What's up, everybody? Let's go. I'll wait for a few of my peoples to show. Yo, what's up, Gravity Titan? I'm giving good old Black Adam a shot today. Hold on, I gotta post this real quick to both the server and then that thumbnail is comedy. Oh man, classic comic Black Adam is pretty lit. Default ain't bad though. Yo, yeah, big facts, dude. Warner Brothers Discovery is like cleaning out the people. I don't know what they're doing, boys, but it is destructive. Give me 1 second, I'm finishing up the uploads for all this jazz. But yeah, feel free to put some of your thoughts down low about what exactly is going on with those guys right now, dude. That stuff is getting wild. There we go. How's the sound? Is the audio quality good? Yo, what's up, everybody? Getting a few people in here. What's up, crew? Reward boost. What the fuck are these? Oh my god. Okay, it's one of those things.
Let's change the balance of power.
What the fuck? Why does he sound like he is fucking dark side? Holy shit. I don't know if DC is doing something interesting, if I'm being 100% honest, man. DC is like, I mean, interesting is one way to put it, I guess. Bad is another way I think I would like to put it personally, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, Owen's not wrong. They're definitely broke, and they genuinely like do not know what the hell to do whenever it comes to like. I guess it's not even DC's fault. That's like the worst part is it's like. The companies who own them just constantly keep shifting the goalpost of what needs to be something viable for them, or what should be successful, or what can be successful. So we basically just watch, like all these different, different directors and groups of people and shit try to get DC in a good spot, but they literally cannot. Like it's. Oh, weird. Yeah, I would agree with weird. It's definitely a weird. I don't know. Warner Brothers Discovery needs to get their shit together. If not, I mean, you think for themselves, but more so than that, like, bro, like, you've got to get your shit together to have a successful product. Because, like, right now they are not building a successful product. That's for sure. Oh, the new Jedi Survivor? I have not. I might actually have to watch that after this. Yo, we should do that together. Let's go. I'm gonna try out this arcade mode and Black Adam at the same time. So once I'm done with that, we'll switch over and do some trailers. I don't think they'd give a fuck if I watched that shit. Black Adam's wild. Yeah, I've heard good things though. I didn't get to play the first one because I'm pretty anti EA, but I have heard good things. What's up, Dark Rex? How's it going, boys? But I'm not even kidding whenever I tell you on this DC content, like, they completely have canceled pretty much all of their major projects, including the Green Lantern Corps stuff, which is, like, super fucking rip, in my opinion. Wonder Woman got canceled, bro. I couldn't believe that when I saw it. That combo is busted. Yeah, who's it? Gravity Titan's going ham on this action. Yeah, it's just, it's so sad. Lost says when he becomes ruler of Earth, he's gonna put me in charge of writing Green Lantern. Facts, let's go. Sign me up. If you ever do become a ruthless, evil dictator who takes over the whole world, then you know what? I might take you up on your Green Lantern offer. You know, that's the situation I'm in. I mean, oh darn.
You think you can control me?
Imagine if Spectre was a multiversus. That'd be pretty that'd be pretty wild. I could see it. Like, obviously this is like an equal stats scenario. So like all the characters are just kind of like evened out. Would be cool though. I think the real question is, where in the hell is Ice King, bro? Ice King needs to be in this motherfucker. Same with GL. Same with my boy. Bring in Hal. Bring in Hal.
Greetings, mortals.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good stuff about Fallen Order memes. Black Adam got canceled. I could not believe that. God, I'm still on that, bro. It's like, what the hell? Who would have thought? How in the hell did fucking Ezra Miller's Flash be the only thing that managed not to get the banhammer on that? It's like unbelievable. It's so weird. EA might have done a good job on Fallen Order, but like, holy shit, bro, it was so bad. EA was just so bad on like so many projects leading up to that. Why can I not use my D-pad anymore? What the hell's up with that? Let's see. Do you think JL should have different skills like Injustice or one or two unique lanterns? I would prefer them for sure to have like their own individual like power sets. Each one of them fights so differently. I mean, obviously, like I wouldn't want like 8,000 characters who are like the same thing, but like Atrocitus fights way differently than like Larfleeze does, and even in the Earth Lanterns, you could like demonstrate them all pretty distinctly, pretty differently, in my opinion. Let alone like all of them, like going into other colors and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, like if you leave that up to me, I'm just gonna tell you the whole goddamn game needs to be lanterns at that point in time.
By the wisdom of Zehuti.
Uh-oh, Sex Fun Bot showing up, nuking us, boys.
Toy with me.
Get out of here, Sex Bot. Thank you, Lost. Lost being a pro, nuking that fucking bot. Okay, that's busted. I'm a big fan. What happened to Majin? Oh, you accidentally deleted this shit. Got him. Oh no, he fucking came back. Yeah, no lie. Like, some of the bots on YouTube get so fucking weird, bro. I've seen some weird ones. Dunzo, out of here. Yeah, the whole situation is such a nightmare, man. It's like, holy cow.
There could have been no other way.
I'm just, I don't know. Maybe have some topics, boys. We got 6 people hanging out tonight. I can complain about, DC negging, DC negging, itself, or I guess, other people negging DC forever. I could be here all day on that shit.
Few have stood against me. Fewer have lived.
I'm so much better than Markiplier. Moss is crushing it over here. Yeah, Black Adam definitely looks to be pretty beefy, I'm not gonna lie. This controller I have isn't working on the D-pad, so I have to use the
Let's get this started.
full thumbsticks, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. Yo, like and subscribe if you haven't, boys. Captain Adam vs. Franklin Richards. Franklin's got some pretty wacky stuff. I think like high-end, like really high-end Captain Adam should be able to put him down, like pretty safely. But like he's rarely at those points. Like a time he fucking fought Necron and beat him for like no reason, giving it pre-Necron. Well, goddamn Gizmo. I don't know whether they nerfed him or whether everyone else just got stronger, or I don't know, maybe the retcons really did begin to affect him over time. 'Cause yeah, like I don't think post 0 Hour he really had the beef factor that he did before.
I must do what's right.
Get the hell out of here. Dominate Wylander Kyle Rayner. That's pretty mean. I mean, I don't think you would, but I think Source powers are better than Franklin Richard powers, but maybe that's just me. Then again, Comics Explained, as much as I enjoy his content, it says he's not a scaler and doesn't scale, even though he does in his videos. So he just doesn't know what he's talking about. I wouldn't take somebody's opinion that literally says that what they're talking about is not a believable field of expertise, but you know what I know. Fuck. Yeah, 10% power boost to all beers. That is very true. Got it. No? But his up attack sucks. Yeah, Highlander Kyle Rayner with his height literally altered the source. Like there's no negotiation on that. You literally can't negotiate on that one, bro. He literally demonstrates doing it on panel. Like
For conduct.
that's some of the dumbest fucking scaling that any lantern has. Is direct source scaling. It's like, oh, what?
You think you can control me?
But yeah, we're just vibing tonight, boys. Figured we'd sit back, talk about some DC content, see what was up. Come on, come on. This fucking cat. Oh, I just realized that is indeed the case. I got my stupid Sinestro patch over my face in the live stream. Okay, that's a big W. Ooh, Nemesis Superman. Not just Superman, boys.
Let's get this started.
Yeah, he literally used the source code of creation to write himself out of creation and negged it. Think about that. Majin's video sounds like a new video from someone I know. Oh, whoa. This ain't Prime 1 million, bro. He's red. What is it? Let's go. This would be a beef fest. And Adam is just so slow. Maybe they just slowed down everything in here. His attacks are like really brutally straightforward, I guess. And kind of fitting of his character, but it's just like, fuck. Oh, he's cast? I should say he's red, bro. He's cast. Oh my god. And he is a bot, so technically he's like Thought Robot, right? Like, think about it. That move sucks so much. Why does he have that move? Feel free to hit me up with something too in the questions down low. I'll chat it up. Pretty open guy. Ganthet and emotional entity scaling. I mean, Ganthet's got some really good stuff. A, just being on the Quintessence, I know you already know that, but like, I mean, bro, he took on the whole core at one point in time. He's literally any of the Guardians. I found a scan today, or I think Zeus hit me up with a scan today. It literally said the Guardians basically have a power of core into themselves. Or like the power of a battery into themselves, which is really interesting stuff. Batteries have been known to like do some really absurd shit, like blow up Black Hand and Black Lanterns like in totality, even with just one color.
Stand down, Adam.
Oh my god, he is a robot. You guys hear that shit? Stand down, Adam. Holy fuck. This game's really fun in all honesty. If you like DC content and stuff like that, it'll be a banger. There's a bunch of DC heroes in this. Damn it, I missed him.
Gotcha.
Damn it. Let's see. I need my second screen closer to this one so I can keep an eye on both.
On it. Slice and dice.
I don't know. I'd have to do like a bunch of research on that, I think, to be fair. We know he scales above, like Ganthet himself scales pretty safely above, like, Parallax amped lanterns. like Kilowog, Guy, or John, like pretty casual one taps on them. I'm just trying to like think of random things off the top of my head. I know that Ganthet also threw hands with White Lantern Kyle Rayner, the same one that was the one who fought against the Volthoon, like immediately after that. Like there's a bunch of stuff he's got. Yeah, 5 Random Guardians broke up the armor of the Anti-Monitor for sure. And Ganthet is literally considered by the rest of them as like the most powerful. Yeah, Yellow Lantern Black Adam should be definitely one of the alternatives on this. Like 10 out of 10. Why can't I check the settings?
Get ready for the lightning.
Yeah, Kilowog in the instance when they fought in Green Lantern Rebirth was bloodlusted 10 out of 10 by Parallax. He had no morals on. I consider that an amp.
Let's get this started.
Perpetuo versus Uncle Sam. I think Perpetuo would beat the shit out of Uncle Sam.
This will be over in no time.
In his true form. His true form is pretty fucked up. But I've got kind of a hot. There's some people who believe that the like in the what is it, the Spectre run? Wait, what the fuck? Why is he huge? That in the Spectre run, that like Uncle Sam was like in the Overvoid and stuff, and this time as went on, I've changed my opinion on that. I don't think he was ever in the Overvoid or anything along those lines. Definitely some higher layer into the. Like I could see that maybe it's a really like absurdly high ball interpretation, but I don't know about that. Definitely one of the higher layers to the God Sphere, or the Collective Unconscious, for sure. But I don't know if he's that far. Do you have any graded... What do you mean, graded GL comics? Oh my god, he's so huge! There we go. This guy in chat over here is wilding like potato. Let's go! Potato Town 3000! Brug Gamer is Brug Gaming. They changed my boy Rain Dog to fucking have polymorphs? What is this? Y'all seeing this shit? He's fucking huge. This motherfucker thinks he's Bowser all of a sudden.
By the strength of Amon.
Let's go. Easy.
No more.
Yeah, Ganthet ain't nothing to fuck with, bro. I'm telling you on that one. He's got damages. He's got damages on damages, boys. Okay, fun question. Best looking emotional entity, the one you think has the best design and such. That's a good question. I think Parallax has the best design. He's just so fucking iconic. The Traveler, like, could be cool, but, like, I don't know. I'm not really vibing with that. If you consider Necron in that group, Necron would be up there, too. He's pretty fucking dope. That was the whole thing. Okay. Cat. Chill out. This cat is wilding, boys. Yeah, why isn't Avatar Warner Brothers priority? That's a good question, man. It definitely should be. Apparently my keys were all displaced. Let's go. Oh, we got Elon Musk in the chat, boys. Let's go. Who would have thought I was so popular? I literally got Elon hanging out with us. You see who I bring in chat? You see who I bring in chat over here? Yeah, they should have. Back to what Elon was saying, though. They should have made a Kyle Rayner Volume 3. That is big facts. Yeah, Medium wasn't bad. I feel like I dumped on that with a character I literally had never played before, so that's at least good. Yo, hit me up with more topics, boys. I'm gonna pull out the Rain Dog for the Rain Dog Mastery, and you guys can actually... Oh, that one's dope. Oh, and with 3,500 gold? Oh, I could do that. Doing good, Godslayer. Hopefully you're doing good out there. It's been a wild ride the last few months, but I'm still chilling, still hanging. Getting a new video editing software so I can keep cranking out some of the Lantern content. Gravity Titan, if you're looking for conceptual statements, I think Blackest Night has those. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Let's get this started.
Okay, let's see. Best energy drink? Full Throttle. Not even close, boys. Full Throttle one-shots any of the others, because it doesn't leave you a garbage-ass aftertaste, bro. I swear to God. Pariah would one-tap Perpetua. Red Bull isn't bad. It just has that taste that sits in your mouth, unfortunately. Oh boy, Rain Dog feels good, boys. This is why I was a Rain Dog main when I was playing this game like crazy. This champ is busted. Which scale's higher, Marvel or DC? Based on my experience, keep in mind I don't go crazy hard on Marvel scaling. But I've been in a variety of different groups of people who do scale both. I think it's DC still, but I'd be open to being wrong on that just because, like, I never want to feel ultra qualified on discussing something that I have not, like, scaled myself. Nobody should feel ultra qualified on something when they aren't like a pro at scaling it. I don't think they're too far off from one another for sure, especially with the new upgrades that Marvel has been throwing out there. But it really does depend on how you look at the totality of the cosmologies. Yeah, Zero Sugar Red Bull is pretty garbage here. What do I think of Silver Surfer versus GL? Silver Surfer actually has some really good shit. Like in the new content he's had, like it's some pretty wacky shit, I'll admit. But like at high ends, I feel like Hal just blatantly overpower him. I did say Hal scales to at least high outer, but like Silver Surfer does have some quality content. Like I'm just saying, I wouldn't downplay my boy or anything like that. Got a chef outfit now? That's adorable. That's what plants crave. Big facts. Rondo is what plants crave. He knows. He's in on it. See, he gets it. He gets the idiocracy. How strong do I think Beyonder is? I know that Beyonder right now is capable of moving through the white hot room. And being a threat to essentially anyone and everything below it. He's a little bit scared of wandering around against some entities inside it and stuff, according to the new Defenders series. But he's somewhere in that range for Marvel. I mean, definitely in the high outer to boundless range at that point. Or I guess I can't use that term anymore. Possibly extraversal, yeah. I mean, all the King and Black stuff for Silver Surfer, all the he just has like a lot of really good cross scaling via like everyone who fights, because like he's always fighting Hulk and Thor. He's like always in big calamities like that that involve that shit too. So like that, and like the real thing that makes Silver Surfer frustrating, especially if you like actually take him seriously, is his like severe amount of hacks. Like Hal is a very hacksy character, but like I'll admit, Silver Surfer probably has more hacks. That's why I said in my initial judgment, I just think Hal would like blatantly overpower him. Like he's got such a versatile set of resistances with the way his power set works, and just raw power to get through his bullshit. If it's an actual fight and their goal is to just like beat the hell out of one another, then yeah, I think Hal would come out on top. I don't think he's removing his power source or anything like that. It's not that they're replacing the Boundless term. Versus Battle Wiki just removed its... Or Versus Battle Wiki still uses it, but their scaling kind of got low-key dumb, and it didn't make any sense because they removed certain terms. And they made a bunch of changes, said everything was time and space no matter what. Like, it was pretty stupid stuff. So I basically have transitioned into using the character stats and profiles definitions. And instead of having boundless, they essentially have something called extraversal, which is like an infinite amount of layers into high outer. So if you noticed a change in my conversation, and that's probably why I've stopped using the term boundless, or at least attempted to. Base Superman. Base Superman. Where would I scale Base Superman according to Lost Soul down though? Base Superman has been infused with fifth dimensional energies ever since he's known Mr. Mxyzptlk. He was capable of throwing himself into the sixth dimension and comprehending it.
Let's get this
so he's
started.
got a really good perception and like physical status, as well. And then in terms of like raw AP, ooh, that's tough. Probably high outer to. So like I feel tired. This guy's throwing hands with fucking like dark sides. Okay, I ain't saying he's like pulling W's or anything, but he's throwing hands damaging, and depending on the run, even like literally taking out dark side. So he is really scary. Like, do not get me wrong. Superman is. To give you an idea, like base Superman, if you take the 2018 stuff as legitimate, base Superman should be like superior to Cosmic Armor Superman in terms of like his perceptive capability. Maybe not his hacks, but his perceptive capability, because he was fucking with like realms that should potentially be, depending on your interpretation of the cosmology, similar if not superior. Who is the strongest DC character? In my opinion, it's the Presence. The Source, whatever you want to call it. He created everything as far as we are aware. You might be able to make an argument of the Great Darkness, but I don't know. I don't think there's enough to really identify that as true, personally. Let's see. Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Shazam? Cosmic Ghost Rider is pretty annoying. If you give him the totality of his shit, which is like the chains and shit with the bones of Sidorak. I don't know. Like, cause he's like, when he first shows up, he's like capable of like beating up Thanos and taking him in. And then after that, he just kind of like way down on the list. Like, he's not even like he rolls up against a few, not even a few Avengers, like one Avenger or two Avenger, and he's considered like an equal or just barely above. So like, I don't know. Like, he is so fucking wishy-washy. If you include everything high-end statements for him, he's pretty impressive. He's Thanos. He's around like Thanos level. He's pretty wild. Jeff Bezos.
Let's get
Brewer
this
my power.
started.
That's killing me in chat. King Shazam versus Dawnbreaker. King Shazam was badass, but he kind of got dicked on a variety of times by characters. Like Superman, when he was pissed off, literally beat the shit out of King Shazam.
Better put those buns on a sizzle platter because they're about to get roasted. Take this, you ding dong.
Man, that's a good question. Superman, in a narrative sense, would probably literally talk him out of the shit he's done. Actually, not gonna say that. None of the Dark Knights were really talked out of episode 1. Dawnbreaker was not the guy to do it. I don't know, dude. I think that's a tough matchup for Supes, in my opinion, but that's probably a hot take. Like, that guy beat the shit out of Hal pretty casually. And on top of that, like, his constructs, his darkness constructs, are fucked up. Superman should logically be able to see inside that darkness realm that he has. I don't think that would be an issue, but like, can Superman fight all of his darkness constructs and him at the same time? I think would be, I don't know, maybe the lack of the loss of sight wouldn't really affect him. But then again, he could take away any sun he could get access to. That would be problematic.
Holy barf. Eat that.
I don't know. My gut tells me Dawnbreaker, my brain tells me Superman, so Superman might just raw power blitz him. Like, especially if it's high end, no morals. If it's in character, I think it's a problem. He ran against that version of Doomsday and was like fucking helpless. Let's see. Black Hand versus Null? Man, at the height of his power in Blackest Night. Oh man, that's tough. Dude, I think that would be a fucking... Those two would be fucking swinging hands. I could see that shit, bro. Those two would be swinging hands. That'd be a banger ass fight to see. I wouldn't mind watching that. God, I love the Synthwave, boys. It's very befitting of a trip through hyperspaces with your ring. In the end, light always seems to triumph over darkness. You're not wrong. Is that a Morlock outer? Yeah, he's got some shit. I feel pretty comfortable on that. He's got some weird soul hacks, if memory serves right, that puts him into some real weird ranges. And of course, if you give him access to some of the items he's had, he's He's got some pretty stupid shit. I mean, he fucked up Ultron at one point in time. Fucking guy. What else you guys got for me today, huh? What else you hitting me with? Hit me with some spicy memes. Before I beat this guy's ass again. Let's go! Let's turn this from a chill stream into a kill stream. Oh! In a video game, don't worry. Should cover some Marvel content on the channel sometime. I wouldn't mind covering, like, I guess I did cover Avengers vs. X-Men a while back. Proposed the question. Oh fuck, you love watching. Got him. This motherfucker won't go! Die! There we go. Jesus, this fucking guy. Alright. Oh, Gravity Titan's heading out. Don't watch the trailer till he gets back. Okay. Oh, 1 second, boys. I gotta check something. My God. Can't believe I turned that shit on. That's triggering. Sometimes the YouTubes, boys. Okay, let's see. Green Lantern Doctor Doom, how powerful? I think he'd be really fucking strong. Because... Yo, because he's got an indomitable will, bro. He's got an indomitable will. Every Lantern Corps in terms of power, I think you'd have... See, that's so weird because they're so abstract. I think orange, white and black on top. Probably tied. Let's see, orange behind that. Orange, ultraviolet statements should be stronger than orange, but I think orange feet-wise is presumed more. After that, will and fear tied. After that, rage. After that, the Star Sapphires. And then the Indigos and Hope Lanterns tied. I think that's fair. That's how I would do it off the top of my head. Cyclops versus Black Mana. Yo, that's tough, bro. Aquaman's got some really scary scaling. What the fuck? Why am I picking a character? But yeah, I think that'd be pretty safe. Mephisto or Nightmare or Marvel? Who jobs worse? I'm gonna have to give that to... Actually, I can't say that about either one. Well, I guess I can. Nightmare clearly is the bigger jobber because apparently he can just beat up Beyonders. The whole Marvel multiverse during Secret Wars was destroyed besides Nightmare's realm, I guess. Because he just like caught them and wouldn't let them leave, apparently. So if he could do that shit, then he's jobbing. Whew. Okay, let's go. Let's switch it up. Let's check out a trailer, boys and girls. Yo, what's some dank movie trailers we can watch together? Lost is kind of inconsistent with the UV lanterns are powered by, but most people consider it shame. Yeah, Nightmare got beat up by the fucking Hulk during the Nyx stuff. Like when he first came out, it was the dumbest shit ever. Like Hulk literally walks up into his own realm and one taps him. Guess Hulk is stronger than Beyonders. Damn. I don't think the Beyonder is as strong as the one above all yet, but I could be wrong. Well, he had developed and gotten more powerful ever since he had been back home, so, or at least that's what I'm pretty sure he claimed that. We're gonna ditch out on this one and play this instead. Let's see. Black Lantern, Batman, and Superman versus Devastator. Black Lantern rings are actually made out of dark matter, so they may actually be able to affect beings from the dark multiverse. Dark matter can affect dark matter. Black Lantern content is just really messed up, dude. They are powerful. Oh, my back. Bear with me, boys. How's the vibe out there tonight, though? Y'all doing good? Hit me up. What's going on, boys? Hey, best of luck at your interview tomorrow, Godslayer. Fucking smash it out, boys. Go crush it out there. I hope the best for the Corps.
Something else.
Oh my god. Get that shit the hell out of here. Shit was killing me. Alright, let's get back to it. Hey! Lost Soul just got some 5 guys. Let's go. Ultimate big W's. Next Lumos video, why Marvel Zombie is the first Black Lantern Corps isn't really fair. That'd be pretty interesting to think about. But you're right, it wouldn't be fair. Be a casual one shot. Ooh, okay. I'm digging this whole expansion area. This is pretty memes. That would be a really good idea, though, to see who exactly could come out on top on that one. I'd have to do out some wacky scaling. Because, like, they should still be able to be converted into Black Lanterns. They should still be able to do that shit. See, which MCU or DCU hero thinks gets done the worst? I'd say the Hulk. Yeah, Hulk kind of got the shaft. Not gonna sugarcoat it. It's been that way with him for a while. It's like people just enjoy shitting on him real hardcore, and he just gets zero attention. He's allegedly getting a movie down the way, but like, yeah, we'll see on that one. I'll believe that shit when I see it. Hawkeye also kind of got the shitstorm treatment until he at least got his own series down the way. Because he was just such a fan favorite, even though he was just ruthlessly abused. Black Lanterns die and get drip, Marvel zombies don't. That's so fact. They look like fucking garbage. They look like it looks like they get the homeless upgrades. That's what that looks like. That's big facts. And the one with Edward Norton was what we call suspect. On Norris though. I sure as hell didn't like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon one, man. Oh my god, that I think the 2001 version, that was horrendous, man. With 10 out of 10, not recommend that one. Facts. Yeah, Deathstorm's Black Lantern design is 10 out of 10 peak, boys. Like, it's a casual one-shot in that department. That's facts. Anybody telling you otherwise is lying. Bro, look at that guy. Looks like 3 alpha males came together. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god, these guys are pouring in. They're pouring in. Yeah, I wish we had more random jazz to talk about, man. I'm just honestly chilling today. I thought I'd see what's up. Just jump on stream, see who all meme out. See if people are down for the late night streams. Today's been a wild one. It never hurts to jump on and see what's up with the Theromax Corps. Woo! And we do need a new dank ass DC game, bro. That's not like garbage ass fucking Suicide Squad or like Nightwing, like kinda. Let's see here. Let's see. Absorbing Man's effects were pretty cool. Yeah, that's facts. Absorbing Man just has some weird ass moments, man. He wiles. I am playing a game. What the fuck is this game called? I'm brain farting. Rogue Tower. It's a tower defense game. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Oh, what the fuck? You can drop trees down now? The hell? Okay, that's cool. That is indeed a meme. Oh, and I can't build two yet. Let's go. Okay. A God of War inspired Wonder Woman game? That would be super sick. Hire the same dudes to do that shit. That would be pretty fire. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yo. What's up, Ernesto? Good to have you join the party. Yeah, I want to say it's issue 5 or 6 of Blackest Night where they specify anything to do with like conceptual, like any of them being conceptual entities. I want to say Sinestro has a flashback to their origin and literally discusses how they were the first beings to feel those things and those became concepts. Man, I'm trying to think. I wouldn't mind replaying what the hell is it? Like the DC Universe Online, I had somebody start hitting me up recently who was playing that and he said it was pretty banger, so like I wouldn't mind doing that at one point in time. Oh, no wonder why I got reset 100%. That is ultimate rip, boys. Well, so be it. Let's see, where is flamethrower? Let's do flamethrower. Poison sprayer. Encampment, shredder. Shredders are pretty lit. Let's do them. Alright. Turn to main menu and then let's play. Let's see. Yeah, having the Sword Remaster would be pretty dope. Yeah, where's the Percy Jackson content at? Well, I guess I can't say that considering we literally have a movie dropping soon. That movie does, or not the movie, it's a Disney Plus series that looks like really fucking lit. Like, that'll be really top tier. I would hope we get a game for them eventually, but I doubt we'll see anything like that. This tree chopping mechanic is different. Holy fuck. Mongol versus Thanos. I think Thanos would outsmart him. Like, Sinestro overcomes him all the time for that exact same reason, too. Is Mongol's just like an idiot. Like, unless he has prep time, he's just like dog water. Thanos will eventually, even if he's like physically overpowered by him, he'll be able to put that shit together. Thanos, if anything, is crafty as hell and knows what he's doing. He is a real shithead. And if anybody, I would be willing to bet he'd be able to figure that shit out. He's a dirty little fuck. Man, I was thinking the other day, I was like, I walked into somebody in the real world and they noticed I had like this GL shirt on, right? And I spent like 30 minutes talking to this guy about random GL shit. Told him I was like a YouTuber and the guy was like crazy about it. Wanted to join the channel and everything. It was super badass. It was a surreal feeling, like actually talking to somebody about like weird YouTube stuff in the real world. Michael Jackson versus Elvis Prime edit versions. I'm more of a Michael Jackson guy myself, but that's just me. The Thriller, bro. He's got some classics. I mean, every Michael Jackson song that comes on is fire. Elvis has got some good stuff, but like, bro, like, come on, I definitely take him over. Like, that could just be me though. Abomination vs. Killer Croc. I feel confident that Croc should have really good scaling, but I don't know on that one. I feel like Abomination should take that. If he's fought Hulk recently and took a W, like, yeah, he should be able to. I don't think that's too ludicrously ridiculous. I'm sure in the Suicide Squad he has fought some dumb shit though. Like, I feel very confident he had to fight some real dumb shit in the Suicide Squad, because I know they have like Superboy and shit on there too, like at least within like the last 5 years. So I know it's gonna be some nasty stuff, some real nasty stuff. Yo. What comics? If you guys could have a comic book written, what would it be? Hit me with it. I just write more Lantern shit, but that's just me. Could just be me out there, boys and girls. Just saying. Megas XLR has some really interesting shit. He does deserve his own shit though, dude. He's got some funny as shit. He's like a massive parody. That character. I know another guy who's scaling him. He's just got like the wackiest scaling for him. Go check out check out Coffee Shop Comics, bro. He's got some crazy shit. I was talking to him a long time ago about it. He's a big fan. Blue Lantern comic book run. That would be interesting. I think they'd have to do a new character. Sandwalker is loved, but like, I don't know if he's like, I don't know if people really care about him as much as they do like other things, or like other like major sides to the verse. I like I really don't know on that one, if I'm being real. I would love it, but I don't know if it would be successful. Sinestro's whole life up into becoming a Green Lantern. That hasn't been done before. We get reference points and stuff like that for his life. Like, we hear about shit and like get flashbacks to stuff like that. In the Sinestro solo run, we get basically his history of how he wound up becoming a Green Lantern in the first place. Because he was like this really OG archaeologist who was searching for all sorts of answers because he believes by studying the past you could learn from the future. And we get more context to that time frame in the 2018 run, where we find out he's actually been like looking for Umbrax, the entity of the ultraviolet lanterns, for like ever. And that was one of the things he essentially had come across on the way, like on his journeys. And part of the reason why he was an archaeologist. So I could be here all day. I'm actually working on a Sinestro script discussing his history for one, and then two, his like I'm proposing the question like, is Sinestro evil? I think it's gonna be a banger video. I'm pretty hyped for it, because I think that's a really intriguing question. Yeah, story about the Rage Entity in Earth. Big facts, dude. Really wish I could get my hands on that action and make that a thing. If I wrote DC, you know I'd be doing it, boys and girls. Deathstroke versus Taskmaster. I think Deathstroke will beat the shit out of Taskmaster. I don't even think that one's close. Taskmaster has some good moments, but like Deathstroke is a good moment. Deathstroke is just fucking good at what he does, bro. It's kind of scary how good he is at what he does. When it comes to the Blue Lantern Corps doing new characters, he just wants to see more of the Blue Lanterns. Because strongest emotion in the universe, technically hope. Yeah, okay, the context for that statement is like full of like a bunch of shit, in my opinion. It can be, but like, take that with shit with a grain of salt. Ganthet said that, and he's very biased. Like, I would consider like the leader of the Corps being very biased, because like Sinestro has similar statements of saying fear is the strongest force in the universe as well. But like, is Sinestro being real with you, or is he just talking to hype himself up? Like somebody who's fearful, like, very clearly would. So it could be, but I wouldn't put my money on that. That's for sure. Bullseye versus Deadshot. I think a weapons Deadshot would win, but if it came down to anything but weapons, Bullseye would kill him. Bullseye's just got some really dumb shit that he does. I'll admit, I don't mess with a bunch of like Deadshot comics, but I don't think he's repping the damages, boys. I guess he does throw hands with like Batman occasionally, and comes up with plots and stuff that threaten him, but like just on the fly battle, I don't think he's as strong. Especially if you remove his weapon. Especially if you remove that fucking weapon from him. Yo, my people. Ganthet versus Sinestro debate battle. Sinestro would beat the shit out of him. At his highest. I don't think Ganthet's repping the same shit that Sinestro is, especially combat-oriented skills. Damn, I got cleaned out there. So, Gravity Titan, whenever it comes to the makes sense because of Superman, Superman represents a different kind of hope. Superman represents the hope of the narrative of DC, not the physical emotion of hope. They're like two separate things in my opinion. Ernesto asks me my feelings on Deathstroke being part of the Grey Darkness. So, like, the way that Deathstroke essentially got caught in all this shit is Pariah rolled up on him and just made him one of his minions. Like, made him essentially agree upon a contract to be associated with them. I think it's silly that he's the final villain of Dark Crisis. Like, that shit does seem really weird to me. But keep in mind, Pariah's goal was to create a crisis, and he started with the small people first. So he took the smallest people on the blocks, the D-lists, the C-listers, and he knew the best way to find and eliminate them, or not eliminate them, but add them to his army, was to use characters like Deathstroke to do it. So he targeted Deathstroke first. So it kind of makes sense that Deathstroke is involved in this whole situation, simply because if I was making that plan, I think Deathstroke would be a great guy to have on the team for that purpose. But at the same time, like, I mean, it's like Deathstroke. Like, Deathstroke is written really well in a way whenever he deals with Batman, but, like, what the hell is he doing? Like, hanging out with, like, the Great Darkness, like, and being utilized as, like, seen as the final villain of a crisis event. That shit makes, like, no sense to me, I will admit. I have no answer for you there, Ernesto. Oh, hey, what's up, Julian Reyes? Appreciate the $2 donation. If you ever do want to pop off with a donation or anything along those lines, I do appreciate them on YouTube because that does make it back to me. But if you want to guarantee me a way to get that and the full value of it, you're always welcome to hit me up on my Cash App as well and just let me know that you have. But Loki versus Sinestro. So current Loki is doing some pretty whack-ass shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We've got, like, some really absurd, like, scaling for Loki, being capable of, like, throwing fucking, like, really powerful portals that lead all the way into, like, the white hot room, which is terrifying to think of in terms of what he can do. So, like, if we're comparing Loki being capable of producing, like, energies that can essentially move to that plane, we're talking, like, yo, this guy Loki can, like, create portals equivocally to, like, the MagnetoSphere, depending on your interpretation of, like, the difference of the cosmologies, even the Overvoid. So yeah, he's pretty scary. I think he also does the same thing with the what is it, the room of the not the White Hot Room, what's the name of that damn structure? The one that Nyx went to with the robot. Oh my god, I cannot remember for the life of me. But that structure is an even higher structure than that. So, like, I can't off the top of my head think of any really good AP feats. Assuming that he has the AP to, like, that he can weaponize, and that AP, like, that magic that he can weaponize scales equivocally to his ability to create portals to higher dimensional structures. Like, the House of Ideas. Thank you, Ernesto. I think that, like, in all honesty, Loki might be able to take it right now. Because that's Like, that's really wild. Like, for some reason in Marvel, I talked to Wally about this a while back. Like, for some reason in Marvel, like, I don't know what the deal is, but apparently every character ever can comprehend really higher dimensional planes, as well as, like, can go there. Like, just flat out go there. Like, in DC, it's almost unheard of characters to be, like, traveling out in the overvoid. Like, that's very freaking rare. And anybody who goes out there is like, bro, this is just, like, eternal whiteness. Like, we can't do anything out here. And apparently just people in Marvel can just fucking do that, like, whenever they want. They just go to the House of Ideas. They're fine there. They understand everything there. They go to, like, the realm of the One Above All in this new run, and all of them are, like, perfectly fine. Like, they roll into the white hot room, into the Phoenix's chambers, and like, they don't care. Like, everything's chill with them. Like, it's just its own thing, to be 100% honest, like, with the characters. Like, their perceptive capabilities are vastly superior, or something else is going on with the structure of Marvel's cosmology with the most recent changes. But yeah, Julian, right now, I might lean. Now, keep in mind, I don't 100% scale out the totality of Marvel, so there might even be better Loki scales than what I've presented to you now. But, like, it would not surprise me to see Loki, like, take the step above that. The best thing I've really got for Sinestro scaling-wise would be, like, he's fighting Ion versions of Hal, essentially, with his full construct mode and Rebirth. He has a statement of saying he's superior to any version of Hal Jordan. Or he's superior to the version of Hal Jordan who wielded Parallax. It's like the best I could possibly offer that is he's like 0 hour levels of Dangerous. If he's like 0 hours levels of Dangerous, he's like blowing up the whole multiverse and leaving nothing but the void left. Implying that, like, potentially that could be the source wall and everything below it due to it being a crisis event. And then, of course, it was reformed immediately afterwards. So, if you assume that is the case, which definitely is the highball interpretation, I think that'd be Sinestro's best shot at taking the win con, is assuming that those things are true. But I know I've got good Sinestro scaling. I know Loki has good scaling for sure, but that one's up in the air to say the least. That'd be a banger matchup, though. Like, if Death Battle did a matchup, I think that would be really cool. They're too worried about, like, the thematics of, like, the battles versus, like, the actual, like, the actual closeness of the fights into themselves, which is kind of sad. Good question, though. And appreciate the donation. It's a big W. Let's get more chat donations going, boys. That'd be a big W. I am trying to get new editing software, so more donations the closer we get to that. Yo, doggo, chill out. Dogs are wildin' over here. You gotta love it. Easily going with the Shredder. What else you guys repping today, huh? Hit me with another one, Julian. We gotta release another Thero track sometime soon. That's what I need to do. Do you think a Superboy Prime should return as a hero? In my opinion, I'd love to see him show up kicking ass again, but I think he deserves a happy ending. Yeah, honestly, like, if they bring him back, which they will for sure, I feel 10 out of 10 positive that, like, Prime will be back in some shape, way, or form. I think they already have turned him into a hero. That was, like, the whole position and the whole purpose that he essentially had during, like, the end of that death metal content, was that Wonder Woman convinced him to be a hero again. And that was so true to his character that whenever he went back to Earth 33 afterwards, that essentially, like, somebody was in danger, and he literally used his superpowers there to save himself. That's only happened, I think, on one other occasion. So, like, I think that's like the Blackest Night tie-in that he has, because traditionally when he goes back there, he doesn't have superpowers for some reason. So, who knows? I would like it to see if he kept there. Hal versus Beta Ray Bill. I think Beta Ray Bill would get his ass kicked by Hal Jordan. I think Hal Jordan would beat him to death. Beta Ray Bill is not as big a boy as like the top tiers, okay? Krillin versus Omega Red. Omega Red's fought some dumbass shit. Like, he might be able to tank a lot of what Krillin has at him, barring his like absurdly high ends, but I don't know on that one. You might just speed blitz him unironically. Via cross-scaling. Cross-scaling speed blitz! If I were to sketch my avatar, if I was to sketch my avatar in the near future, which should it be? Black Lantern or Orange Lantern? Halloween's already done with, so Orange Lantern it is. You gotta be greedy for Christmas. Let's see. Do I scale Warhammer 40k? My younger brother's really into Warhammer 40k. And I've heard some pretty wild shit. I know that Emperor Man has got some pretty safe, like low outer scaling up to even potentially like high outer. And I've seen arguments for like layers into high outer or even like an extraversal on like the toppest tier characters in verse like Emperor Man. So I don't know. I haven't exclusively scaled it out, but I know of like a majority of the content that's involved there. Whole Horse and JoJo's versus Bullseye. In combat, Whole Horse might actually get blitzed just via cross speed scaling. Unironically. Like, he might literally be able to throw whatever it is he has in his hand at the projectiles that Whole Horse is shooting at him and knock them out of the way. Like, dude, Bullseye just has some stupid moments for like no reason. And of course, since it's Marvel and DC, there's just like really dumb cross scaling for characters for like no reason. The emotional entities versus the Chaos Gods in Warhammer. That'd be really interesting. I've heard arguments that they're both conceptual and that they're not. So, maybe? It's a good question. I don't know on that one, though. That would be a banger-ass fight, though. I don't know. I want to get into a bunch of other... I'm trying to slowly but surely diversify my content, so I'm not just solely ever working on, like, scaling videos. Because, like, scaling content just gets, like, obnoxiously, like, boring after a while. Like, just rolling through scans to do shit like that. I'm going to do some, like, more thematic content down the way, which would be pretty dope. I'm looking forward to that real hardcore. But don't worry, my hardcore scaling videos aren't going anywhere. I'll always pop off on one of those every now and then, just talk about some pretty crazy ass shit that they've done. Are there any parallels between emotional entities and the Endless? They both represent like different concepts. But they both have like their functions. The Endless are more functions of the collective unconscious, from my understanding. which is why they're like located for the most part within the context of like the collective unconscious or like the God sphere, but like the entities are more so like representative of living beings. Like I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. Like the endless represent concepts before things were, like just the ideas of them. The emotional entities represented the concepts of the emotions that people feel, if that makes sense. Oh, it might be in the 2005 run that ties into that exact Blackest Night shit. Because there's like the Green Lantern solo run, Gravity Titan, and the like Blackest Night storyline are different, but they take place in the same time frame and both give you additional context. It might be in that moment in time. I want to say it's during one of those events, Brightest Day or Blackest Night. It's one of the two. Yeah, I want to say, it's, like I said, it's like a 2005 run. It's probably like issue 60 something. I don't know. I've got a bunch of them. Let me dig through some shit real quick, see if I can find it. All photos, let's see. DC scaling, lantern scans, emotional spectrum. Reservoirs. Let's see. Greatest power in the multiverse. Reservoirs beyond the source wall. More control. Entity statements. Hold up. Ooh, this was actually, I take it back, I was completely wrong. This was actually a New Guardians or the Lights Out storyline that I found this bad boy. And Gravity Titan, I'm gonna send this to you. Oh wait, no, it's the wrong scan, fuck. Did I mislabel that? I might have. Let's see. +1 to damage. Pop off on that. To tamper with the emotional entities literally is to tamper with reality itself. So if you fuck with those concepts, you affect those concepts in reality. Man, the doggos are trolling today. If people don't want to consider that a concept, then I don't know what else. It's a creature that affects all of creation if it's tampered or altered with. So I mean, take that as you will. Let's see. Are there any good Cyborg Superman battles? Hell yeah, there are. I mean, depends at what point in time you really want to go with, but I mean, yo, Hal has a brutal throwdown with him during the Green Lantern 2005 run when he finds out he's been stealing them all and is using like Lantern technology, using like Manhunter technology. Then later on, Cyborg Superman possesses a bunch of the Alpha Lanterns and is using them like against the whole Corps. Fuck, dude, those are all banger-ass fights, dude. Every time Cyborg Superman shows up, it's a fucking banger-ass fight. He gets the Phantom Lantern ring and Hal throws hands with him, like... In terms of threat levels, how dangerous would a Mazo be currently? It kind of depends with the Mazo, because sometimes he's written to be, like, completely unstoppable. Like, nobody can even touch this guy. And sometimes... Like, sometimes he, like, Hal one-taps him, and then other times, like, he's literally wrecking the entire league simultaneously. With, like, everyone and their cat and dogs there, so... Yeah, Amazo's just super hit or miss. Like, theoretically, if he could show up and just match everyone's power levels, we're looking at a pretty scary scenario. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That shit would be pretty... like, that would be pretty terrifying to think about. We're talking, like, 60 Amazo. Holy fuck. Within the context of, like, DC. Because if he can replicate Superman's form and, like, awareness, then, yeah, he should have, like, 60 capabilities. Low 60s, to say the least. Let's see. Yeah, these things represent... To affect all of reality, the Guardians know what all of reality are. All of reality, would, depending on who is saying it, could be the Orrery of Worlds or could be everything up to Limbo. And also could be everything up to the Source Wall. Traditionally, those are like the walls you'll hit for that shit. And, yeah, we're looking at that kind of meme. So, like... Can Heal enter the Speed Force due to his Speed Force barrier feat? I don't know who Heal is. Are you talking about Hal? Okay, yo, Gravity Titan, there's another one. That is a literal statement of being the embodiment of the Corps. A living representation. Yeah, I got some dank ass scans hiding out. I'm getting boned on shit to fucking draw or cut down or anything. Damn. Let's see. Apex Lex versus House of M, Scarlet Witch. I think Apex Lex would murder her. I don't even think that would be a fight. She tried reality warping him or whatever he's around, and he's got, in my opinion, a stronger grasp of energies that are more dangerous, I think. But once again, I'm not as aware whenever it comes to like Marvel scaling. So would Hal enter the Speed Force due to Speed Force barrier feed? Potentially. You could probably make the argument he could. Because I know like one of the Lanterns has moved faster than he should be capable of. Because like once you move so fast, you literally enter the Speed Force. So some characters have gone so fast, but still maintained themselves as a result. Hal, you might be able to argue, has that same level of feat. Just can move fast enough that he isn't dragged in there for some reason, but can still make it work. So like I don't know, man. I would say he could, but probably didn't want to due to the context of that situation. But I don't know how legitimate exactly that would be. Not everything's exactly a fine art at that point in time. What one off-screen fight in fiction would I want to see? Like an off-screen fight that happened. I'm trying to think of something. Hit me with something, Majin. Am I like trying to think off-screen fights? Yeah, Graviton, I see that statement. Yeah, amongst the strongest, powerful cosmic forces in the universe, and cosmic, obviously. Cosmic universe there is really designed to be multiverse. A lot of authors use universe in reference to the whole multiverse. And powerful cosmic forces, for sure. Like, even Godsphere characters have been referred to as cosmic forces and stuff like that. That would just add more credibility that those concepts are of, like, the highest order, for sure. Could Cheetah in top form enter the Speed Force? I haven't seen anything indicating she can. But, I mean, if you look at the Flash War shit, the Flash War poster, which has, like, the speeds of everyone, came out in, like, the early Rebirth era, if memory serves right. Cheetah's up in the top tiers in that. I think she's like, just behind Wonder Woman, who is, like, the top 5, I think. So, like, theoretically, but I don't know. Does Lex Luthor choose to be bald, or does his baldness so powerful it goes beyond any omnipotent being? Lex doesn't choose to be bald. Superman made him bald way back in the day. He was a redhead, and that's why he hates Superman so much. I'm not even kidding. That's a real thing. Yeah, Parallax would be outer. I mean, just due to how he is, right? He's a concept in general. But on top of that, yeah, he was capable of devouring not just a New God warrior, but one of the higher-ups within, like, the New God community in general. In the God Sphere. Like, he not only could comprehend the God Sphere, but he could kill people there. Alright, boys and girls. Well, it's been an absolute blast. Big shout outs to Julian for hooking me up with a $2 special. I think I'll get like $1.30 of that, so that'd be pretty dope to go grab me just something short, quick, maybe a candy bar or something for that, so I do appreciate it. But I'm going to end the stream here, boys and girls. It has been a blast, and appreciate your free time. And as always, catch you next time, Lanterns. Later.